to share what I have learned in my own aging journey and what I've learned from my patients and the secrets that have helped me to feel and look my best even as I'm getting older. And I personally am looking forward to the upcoming decades in my life because I can truly say that this last few years of my life have been the best years of my life. I have felt better. My life has been more fulfilling, more meaningful, and more purposeful than ever before. Get started. Welcome everybody. I am just so thrilled to see everybody here. And this is such a great day for me just to introduce everybody to LifeSculpt, and if you're not already familiar, and to the book that I wrote, the BioVitality Blueprint. I wrote some notes. I normally just kind of speak, but I wrote some notes because I just had some really important points that I wanted to share with you. So I have a question for you. What do we all long for? What do we long for? Vitality, more life and more love. Isn't that what life is all about? Isn't that what the world needs more of?
Yes.
So I want to welcome everybody here to LifeSculpt by ChristiMD. We have built a premier wellness center and medical spa that is focused on helping people have more life and more love. And we do that through hormone balancing, metabolic optimization, intimate wellness, aesthetics, and of course, urology, my first love. We're not going to let go of that. We are rewriting the aging narrative. We are not going to accept that we have to move into the diseases of aging. Yes, some of that may be inevitable, but we're not going to just let it happen. We're about aging intentionally. And that's what we are offering, and that's what we have here for you. We can help you feel better than ever before, more confident, and with an outer glow that reflects the inner glow of elite health. Hi, welcome. No, you're good, you're good. So I wrote my book, the BioVitality Blueprint, and so everybody should get a copy of that before you leave, to share what I have learned in my own aging journey and what I've learned from my patients and the secrets that have helped me to feel and look my best even as I'm getting older. And I personally am looking forward to the upcoming decades in my life because I can truly say that this last few years of my life have been the best years of my life. I have felt better. My life has been more fulfilling, more meaningful, and more purposeful than ever before. I'm filled with plenty of energy to keep up with all the responsibilities that I've had. And I want as many people as possible to be able to experience what I experienced. Inez, would you like to sit here? There's a spot. Okay. All right. That's my purpose in life, is to help people with that. So let me ask you another question. Why are Americans getting sicker and fatter, even though we're spending all this money on healthcare? What's missing? What's going on? What's going on with our healthcare system? Yes, you know, the society, the sedentary isolation, people are lonely, and our healthcare system is set up to treat you when something's broken, something stops working right. And we need to, I see this with patients that come in all the time, and particularly what we notice is patients with severe bladder problems and conditions that we have a hard time solving. And it kind of traces back a few decades to some choices that they made with their life, or they maybe didn't even really think about it. They weren't making a conscious choice about it, but it kind of led up to this point. So that's inspired me to think, okay, what can we do to help people? How can we go back? We can't change the past, but how can we kind of redirect the path towards a healthier future, a more optimistic, hopeful future? Most diseases can be traced back to a metabolic source. Most diseases to the way that our body works. And if we're carrying around too much weight, our insulin doesn't work right, our glucose doesn't work right, and that affects every cell in the body. The body needs to be properly fed with the right nutrients to function properly. If we can accelerate aging, what are some of the things that accelerate aging? Stress, smoking. You know, people that smoke, they have more wrinkles, not eating right, not exercising. All of those things accelerate aging. So let's reimagine, what can we do to decelerate aging? I'm never going to be an anti-aging doctor, because I think aging is beautiful and valuable and wonderful. And I love myself so much more than I did before because of what I've learned in life. But I want to age intentionally. I want to age well. I want to do what I can to keep my body as healthy as possible so that I can be productive and my life can continue to fulfill its purpose. In my book, I share a bit of my own personal journey through this. A few years ago, I was actually going through a very difficult time in my life. It was very stressful. I was having some serious marriage issues and some childhood trauma that I was dealing with. I was healthy, but I was gaining weight. I was very stressed. I couldn't sleep. My skin didn't look good. I just didn't feel very energetic for all my responsibilities. And I even considered, like, I think I might have to retire because this is just too much. I also had some deep longings in my heart that I wondered if they would ever come to fruition, you know, for me. If this was going to be something that my life was going to be able to hold. The coming decades for me did not look better than the past. I really felt like the best was behind me. And at one point, I was even so desperate that I wished that the plane would go down so that I could just opt out, go see Jesus. Well, thank God, I still had enough of a kernel of hope within me to at least try to improve my situation and start building a better future. I had a small flicker in my spirit telling me to keep going and to press towards those things that could make my future better than my past. That was when I actually started to make some really positive changes in my life and health to fuel me forward. I had been offering hormone, estrogen, and testosterone pellet therapy to my patients for a while, but I had not tried them myself. I decided to give it a whirl and see how I felt, and that was an absolute game changer. I had so much more energy. My libido was revived. It felt amazing. I was building muscle mass. My skin looked better. I also then did several of our advanced intimate wellness treatments and aesthetic treatments that we offer here, and my self-confidence skyrocketed. My hope increased as I began to see the possibilities that lay ahead of me. Now I've really worked on my micronutrients, my metabolism, my hormones are balanced, I sleep great, I feel amazing. My intimate life is something that fuels my soul, and that's how it's supposed to be. Now here I am, several years later, with a beautiful future lying before me. These have truly been the best years of my life, filled with more love and more life than ever before. And I cannot be thankful enough for all of these blessings. And now I'm going to get a little spiritual because I can't help it. You see, I believe that each of us has a purpose for which we are created. There is a creator God who has a design and a specific purpose for everything that he creates, from those clouds out there to the ant to water and to every single one of us. He has created us with a purpose. And I would be remiss to say all these things are going to help you without telling you that I truly believe the foundation of a healthy life and a satisfying, meaningful life is faith. That the foundation is faith and a spiritual walk with that creator. And I'm going to explain that. Once that is dialed in, then we can fully experience the life for which we are designed because we know and listen to the creator. We can get his purpose for us. I have personally found the creator through knowing Jesus Christ, who has revealed the nature of God to us. And I'd like to encourage everyone here to consider his claims to deity for yourself and to decide for yourself what you think. I'm fully convinced, scientifically in my mind and in my heart, that he was resurrected from the dead and that he is a God who is gentle, loving, patient, and generous. And once you see God as the sculptor of your life, then the number one job is to stay close to him so that he can work on you. And the number two job is to be good clay. And how do you be good clay? Soft heart, and take care of this. Take care of your body. It does matter. It really does. He wants us to be healthy so he can use us in many more ways. If you're healthy, it can make or break the quality of your life. And if you're healthy, you can more fully live out the purpose for which you are designed, which goes back to sharing love, right? With your loved one, your spouse, your family, and just sharing love with whoever you meet in the streets, you know? Just being that positive light. When you feel great, that just shines forth. Okay, now I'm not trying to be a spiritual leader. I'm just simply sharing with you what has given my life meaning and purpose, what propels me forward every day and has shown me the life that I love. What I do offer for you is tools to help you build your health. Not only will you feel amazing, but you will also have a higher likelihood of avoiding many of the diseases of aging, such as diabetes, cancer, heart attack, stroke, and even Alzheimer's. I'm fully convinced of that. My book goes into the details of all of these treatments, getting your hormones balanced, improving your sex life, correcting a leaky bladder, improving the quality and health of your skin. All these things are going to make your life better. All these advances are going to build you up into a better version of you, make you better clay, better equipped to share love with those around you. In so doing, we can make the world a better place, just with our own little taking care of ourselves and sharing that with the world. We can live longer, healthier lives if we take the time and invest in ourselves. But it does take our attention and intentionality. It doesn't happen by accident. If you are thinking that you want to make some changes and really optimize your health, I suggest that the starting point is to assess where you are today and where would be the best starting point for you. So that's why I created the BioVitality Testing Program, which is a great first step to help you get a detailed assessment of your health. It's a very comprehensive testing process. It takes about a month to do all the testing and get a report. Now, this is going to include extensive testing of several blood markers. We're going to do extensive testing of several markers of aging and inflammation, metabolic syndrome, hormonal status, micronutrient levels, food sensitivities, and telomere testing, which is a DNA test. The blood testing alone is extremely valuable and empowering information that will help you to make immediate changes and improvements. But we don't stop there. We do a comprehensive body analysis with our InBody, and we do a skin analysis to see the condition of your skin. In addition, I created an extensive questionnaire to look at some of the more subjective aspects of what's going on with your life and how we can help you move forward. Finally, we will supply you some orders to go to some of our partners to get extensive imaging, a full body CT scan, a bone scan, and a cardiac calcium score, so you can see the condition, like get a baseline condition of your heart. Those are not included in the price of the package. That's extra because it's with one of our partners. And then I'm going to create for you a report that's going to show you all the different areas and how you're doing in those areas and some very specific changes that you can make right away to make it better. It may be as simple as diet or a supplement. It may be hormones. We're going to look at it and we'll work together and figure out what's going to work for you. And we're going to give you a nice binder to keep all your blood work together, your advanced testing, and your body analysis. So you can keep track of your health and really dial it in, make it as strong as possible. Now, finally, in my book, I discuss the importance of visualizing a better future, which I think is so important because that gives you hope. Now, just visualizing alone, I mean, I have a vision board, but just visualizing alone isn't going to do it. You have to take action right now. You have to take a step right now. There's no better day than today. Your health is worth it. Your life is worth it. Your health will fuel your goals and help you enjoy life more. One of the secrets that I have learned over the last few years really is not to dwell on the past with regret or sadness, but to practice gratitude. Gratitude for how everything that has happened in the past, good or bad, has brought me to this point. You can't change the past, but you can look forward to a better future. And you can take the action now. It starts today, taking one little step in that direction. And I want you to have hope. That's the biggest thing I want you to walk away with is hope. I have hope that each decade will get better, fueled by faith, love, and good health. And you can have that too. Woo-woo! Give them a round of applause, these amazing ladies. All right. So if you haven't met them already, let me introduce first my certified physician assistants, Kim Mata. We've been together working on and off almost over 10 years. Shannon Birnbaum and Jeannie Sonich. So these ladies are all incredibly skilled, experienced experts in urology, urogynecology, hormones, weight loss, all the things. I mean, they are incredible. We work very closely together. I rely on them heavily, and they are going to answer all your questions in their different areas that they're focused on today. But they can answer questions about anything. So they're amazing. And then I've got my two estheticians, Maggie, certified esthetician, and Kimberly's a certified laser aesthetic specialist. And they are both very skilled at skin care, keeping your skin as healthy and glowing as possible. I mean, look at their skin. Look at both of their skin. It's amazing. They help my skin stay good. You know, it's getting more wrinkly, but that's okay. But they do face sculpting, body sculpting. They're really looking at holistically how they can help your skin stay healthy and beautiful. And then Guadalupe is our amazing certified medical assistant and IV technician. She's been doing IV nutrition therapy for over 10 years. She knows everything about IV therapy. She's a very great stick. And yeah, she's really wonderful, and she can tell you about IV therapy, and she's also telling about the Emsella today because she helps with the Emsella a lot, which is the toning chair that we have.